You might remember at the end of the last chapter, especially you'll remember it if you just came over from the other chapter, that I mentioned about Jehoash being the same person as Joash. Okay, and then I mentioned the fact that the Joash, okay, check it out. Over here is what I was talking about. In the 23rd year of Joash, the son of Ahaziah, king of Judah, the son of Jehu, began to reign over Israel and Samaria and reigned 17 years. And then down here it says, oh, I just saw it. Now where is it? We're going to get here pretty quick anyway. But Jehoahaz, okay, maybe I better start over again. Jehoahaz, okay, yeah, I see it's right there, but okay, over here. Okay, now we're talking about Joash, the son of Ahaziah, king of Judah. Okay, then over here, look, Joash, his son, reigned in his stead. But this Jehoahaz slept with his fathers, and they buried him in Samaria. And Joash, the son, reigned in his stead. And in the 37th year of Joash, king of Judah, began Jehoash, that's the same name as Joash, the son of Jehoahaz, to reign over Israel. Jehoash. Okay, now there's a king over Israel named Jehoash. See, just like the king of Judah, Jehoash. See, Jehoash began to reign 40 years was in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Ziba, Beersheba. See, this is the king over Judah. Okay, now if you're completely lost and you're saying, well, I don't know what this king of Judah and king of Israel stuff is all about anyway. Hey, don't feel bad. I was that way not all that long ago myself with being mixed up. But you remember back at the beginning of, well, it was the beginning of 2 Samuel where David became king, that first Judah was the tribe that followed David. That was the first one that David was king over. And then through the instances that occurred with, boy, don't ask me the names of the guys, I'm still not up on it myself, but that Israel started to follow King David because of his goodness that he showed towards the one who was the head over the tribe or the armies of Israel. The King David treated that properly. The children of Israel, the 10 tribes, followed David. But then Solomon goofed up by letting his heart be taken away from the Lord by his wives that had their false gods. So the Lord rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon. The 10 tribes of Israel God took away from, but for the sake of David, he left Judah with them. And that's where the kingdom was split. And just as one more little addition, just something I've learned within the last year or two, which, you know how it says at the beginning of Matthew, it says 14 generations between Abraham and David, and then 14 generations from David to the carrying away of Babylon, and then 14 generations from the carrying away of Babylon to Christ. I never knew why it was split up in that way, but the time between David and the carrying away into Babylon was the time of the kings. So then the carrying away to Babylon to Christ, the folks were looking for a king once again to be their leader. And that's when the fullness of time came and Jesus came. And of course it wasn't their king. Well, it did say Pilate put over him King of the Jews. Whether they recognize it or not, he is their king. And he is our king. And he's coming again. Praise God.